Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Chats. Today is Tuesday, August 8th, 2023. You're blessed to just have me this morning. I'm sure you're all... Does anybody have AccuWeather on their phone?
Yes.
Let's see what the weather is like in the Canary Islands here this morning. I doubt it can be any better than it is here. Isn't it beautiful?
It is.
It's a little cooler today than it was last Wednesday. But boy, was that ice cream social a good time. Amen, yes. Thank you to all the volunteers that helped. Big thank you to Patty Frisky. Again, she did a lion's share of the coordination and stuff, and she obviously couldn't have done it without you folks and the staff, but she certainly carried more than her weight. So thank you, Patty. Thank you, everyone. Any comments on the ice cream social?
George has a couple of items.
Does that mean we have to list? George Mickrud has a couple of items?
You need help, all the help you can get, take it.
George Mickrud does not help. The audience will all be gone by the time George is done talking. Good morning, Mr. Mickrud. How are you?
I'm fine. Compared to you, I'm real good. The ice cream social was a very good success. We had more people. Is that better now?
That's better.
We had more people than last year. We had approximately 311 tickets sold. We made a profit of almost $700 this year compared to about $300 last year. Wow. Okay. So thank you, everyone. We will need more volunteers for next year. Because of the heat, some of the people got a little tired. Now Jeff, he was sleeping somewhere, so we don't know where he is. Are there any questions? Go ahead, Mike.
I know the answer to the question. Where does that money go?
Yeah.
Into my bank account.
Having been an assistant treasurer, I can agree with that.
That money has gone to, we bought a piano that's up in the hall up here. We have bought some exercise equipment. We bought the defibrillator. And we do give money, like coming up, they're going to redo all the benches out there and the tables. So we donate that money for somebody to, Don Eckenrod will be doing that.
And that's the resident council.
We do have coming up elections, so we're going to need some volunteers to go on the board, and we got a lot of different jobs, about 4. So any questions on that, we'd appreciate it to get some volunteers. Anything else? No more questions for Mike? Mike, you're a good question person. I'm glad I can give you answers. I'll turn it over to the expert here, Mr. What's his name? Jeffrey.
All right.
Jeff,
Yeah.
it's 82.
82? Ellen says 75. Do I hear 85? I just thought of something that, what is the difference between a board and a council?
You can drill holes in a board.
You can drill holes in a board. That's not bad, Mike. A board is a group of people who have complete authority to decide and control how a body operates. They are typically located in an organization's apex. A council is a governing body, is typically larger in size than the other types of groups. I've got to prepare myself better if I'm going to get into stuff like that. But there is a difference. All of you, Jerry?
Yeah.
Will you get the difference between a council and a board ready for later in coffee chats? Yeah.
Is a council appointed and a board elected?
Yes and no.
Is a council,
Appointed, I'm asking.
well, the city council, I don't know, that's a good question. I mean, we're on the right track. City councils are elected. So, and our resident council is but we call ours a resident council.
Council have seats.
We're gonna get the definition. We may have been using the wrong term all of this time. What if it's a resident board?
I like the resident council to sound better.
Boards get paid? Councils get paid too, don't they? The resident council, I think, don't they get 800 a meeting? You were asking what we did with the money from the ice cream social, yeah. Okay. The point of all this is we've wasted 5 minutes and I still haven't got to the content. So without Jillian, we're still, we're gonna maybe get to 15 minutes. 991. Confidence is not high, but progress has been made. We sent the cabinet to Canada and they'll be getting it tomorrow. It's very interesting sending stuff internationally to Canada through FedEx. I'm not going to try to explain that. I couldn't explain council versus board. I don't know how I'd even get that squared away, but it was pretty cool. The decorating is, yeah, thank you. Ralph, are you on 7 or 8? Did they get carpet in yesterday? They're working on it now. Okay, so that's the east building. They're on 8. They should be on 7 later today.
They're on 7 now.
They are.
Well, they're on.
I've got 8. I hear 7. Do I have a 6? I'm practicing to be an auctioneer. So they're getting there. We are going to be putting some wallpaper up this week. So things are moving very fast. And the laundry room is it next Monday? No. Friday they're doing the laundry room and the knitting room. Next Monday they're doing my office and Patty's office. That means I gotta clean the damn place. We can get that done. Did anyone see Paula yesterday? Paula Rickett came to visit. Well, she came to work. But she's like a human B12 shot. She just cheers you up, gets you going. It was really nice to see her. Obviously, we've been in contact with her and she's working from home, but there's nothing like seeing someone's smile and face and their eyes and all that stuff. So we miss her and hope she gets back soon. I noticed there are more people riding the van, which is great. We just want to be a little more aware that when you're riding the van, it's not just your schedule. There's a number of people whose schedule it is, and it's important that we're prompt and on time to get on the van. And when we're a little late or whatever, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, that might not seem like much, but it certainly affects the whole group, and sometimes it can spill over onto the next schedule. And if we run into a problem where that takes 5-6 minutes, then all of a sudden we're 10-15 minutes behind, and then it doesn't work. So please, I love our transportation department. Yep, Steve is great, and Mike, the new fellow who drives Sundays and Thursdays? Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Today we had scheduled Gary Hansen, and unfortunately he's not going to make it today. I think we've had postings that he's not here, so sorry about that. At 1 o'clock today in Marion Hall, we've got in-person tech class with Abby, and she's talking about printing. I don't know, is that open to everyone, or is that
Sign up.
sign up?
It's limited to 10 or 12.
And where's the, George, would you see if there's a sign up behind you on that shelf? Is there a sign up over
I
there?
think so.
There is.
All right, if there's any openings, let me know, George. Lori Lovig, are you in charge of the bookmark?
I am, and we have a full 10 people signed up. I think one maybe canceled, so that's at 1 o'clock today to make full.
Okay. Lori's leading a group that's making bookmarks in the art room at 1 o'clock. What kind of bookmarks, Lori?
A Friday.
A variety. Well, that's very descriptive. Thank you.
Susan says they go in books.
No, they go in books. We're not seeing a sign up. This isn't going real well. Abby will know if there's a sign up or where the sign up is.
They were making those things that are church.
Okay. Yeah.
One other thing is there's an overflow in the dining room tonight. So the overflow is going to be picking up and the dining room is filled.
Thank you. The dining room is full tonight. So if you're signed up to eat in the dining room, you might, let's see. If you have voicemail, Duncan, we're talking about dinner tonight. Are we yet to call people? Are there people that signed up to eat in the dining room that won't be able to eat in the dining room? Huh? What do you mean nobody? Duncan, you leave the humor to me, okay? It's not good, but we've got people, myself included, with heart problems. And when you say that, get the defibrillator down here. Okay, now let's dial it back and get serious here for 1 second. Are all the people that are signed up to eat in the dining room able to eat in the dining room? Yes. Okay. You heard that. And the sheets are pulled, right?
They pulled them yesterday. I was just going to the pool man to pick up the delivery.
All right, thank you, sir. And thanks for all you do, Duncan. We love you, man. Okay. This Thursday, we are going to the Abdullah Candy Factory and Squash Blossom Farms. Did I say Abdullah? It's spelled Abdullah on the title and Abdallah in the text. I think it's Abdallah, isn't it? Is that the St. Paul one that's been around forever?
The one in St. Paul starts with an R. It's on Cleveland.
Abdallah Candies manufactures over 200 varieties of chocolates and candies. Pick and pack your favorites fresh from the candy case or choose from favorite chocolate assortments. Have lunch at Squash Blossom Farms in Orinoco, Minnesota. Squash Blossom Farms is a real farm with gardens, chickens, goats, and donkeys. The farm is an historic 1910 farmstead, lovingly restored and revitalized using permaculture techniques. Anyone know what a permaculture is?
Look it up.
Anybody bought any tomatoes from a roadside stand this year? I'm gonna have, from a farmer's market, have ya? I'm gonna have to go back to stealing tomatoes from the gardens here at Ridge Point. $4 a pound. But oh, are they wonderful. Just fabulous. Okay. Today is the 8th. I think I got everything there. We don't need to go through the van or anything, right? The van? What about it, right? Does anyone have any questions or anything they want to add? Please. That's a question, not anything to add. I did not order the movie yet, but there was a mix-up with the movie. And tell me which one I'm to order again?
Iron Lady.
Iron Lady. Who's the Iron Lady? And who's Margaret Thatcher? Who plays Margaret Thatcher in the movie Iron Lady?
Meryl Streep.
Best actor ever. Ever. Meryl Streep. I saw the movie Barbie.
Did you really?
Awesome. Awesome. Great, great movie. It's good. It's deeper than, it's not about Barbie dolls. It's really, really good.
Did you see Oppenheimer?
I'm seeing Oppenheimer this week.
Good. It's also very good.
That's another thing. When it's the first movie I've been to since after the pandemic, right?
Oh, really?
And I went there. We bought tickets online, but we needed one more ticket because my son decided he wanted to go. I got there. There's no box office. Everything is closed. You go to the snack bar to buy your ticket. There's nobody taking tickets. I mean, you could just walk right in and go through, it seemed, but, and when we left, you know how when you leave the theater, there's some crew ready to go clean it quick so they can get the next showing? The crew were the people that were working at the snack bar. So instead of having a box office, a snack bar concession agent, and a ticket taker, and janitorial, it's all the same people. But was it great to see a movie in a theater? The sound is just the best.
What theater were you in?
AMC in Mounds View. It was an older theater, so, and but it was really, really good.
See IMAX for Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer and IMAX
Yes.
to watch the bombs explode.
Yes. It is
Well,
really good.
We've got a couple hawks in here, right? You get to watch the bombs explode in high definition IMAX. Okay, birthdays. Today is the 8th. No birthdays today. Tomorrow, Steven Sinekin. The day after, Nancy Schulke. I didn't see her down here. On the 15th, Margie Johnson. Let's sing happy, and no anniversaries. Let's sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. Have a good week, everybody. Thank you.